In the quiet forge of the soul, beneath the ceaseless flames of challenge, the spirit is tempered like steel, unyielding, resolute, eternal. Just as the ancient samurai harnessed the fierce fire of discipline and the weight of purpose to craft blades that could slice through fate itself, so too must we awaken the Hagane no Ishi, the iron will, within ourselves. Life is the anvil, and every trial is a hammer strike shaping our character. The path ahead is shrouded in uncertainty, a turbulent sea where only those anchored by unbreakable resolve, unwavering focus, and profound inner strength shall navigate the storms to come. This journey demands more than fleeting courage. It calls for a spirit forged in the fires of Bushido, the way of the warrior, where honor, discipline, and spirit converge into one. To you, brave souls standing at the threshold of transformation, I invite you to commit fully. Comment X if you are ready to walk this path with me. Subscribe and join this growing brotherhood and sisterhood of warriors, forging themselves in relentless pursuit of mastery. Thank you for being part of this community. Together we rise. Bushido, often called the way of honor, is more than a code. It is the very essence of the samurai's soul. Rooted in centuries of discipline, loyalty, and unwavering moral principles, Bushido defines the framework through which a warrior perceives the world and himself. It is the silent vow to uphold integrity in every action, the relentless pursuit of righteousness, and the readiness to face death without fear. For the samurai, honor was not just an ideal, it was a living, breathing force that governed decisions, relationships, and purpose. In today's chaotic world where values often waver and distractions cloud judgment, embracing the spirit of Bushido offers a beacon of clarity. It demands that we act with authenticity, hold ourselves accountable beyond external validation, and remain steadfast, even when the path is treacherous. This is the discipline of living with intention, where every choice is a reflection of one's inner code, where words and actions align seamlessly. To embody Bushido is to choose courage over comfort and truth over convenience. The way of honor calls for unwavering loyalty, not just to others, but to one's own principles and vision. A samurai's loyalty was absolute, rooted deeply in a sense of duty that transcended personal desires. Today, this translates into commitment, whether to a goal, a cause, or a community. It is the strength to persevere when faced with setbacks, the humility to learn from failures, and the grace to serve a purpose greater than oneself. Bushido teaches that honor is earned through consistent effort, self-discipline, and respect for others. It insists that our actions, no matter how small, carry weight and consequence. When honor guides us, we become architects of trust, builders of legacy, and warriors of character. In this light, Bushido is not an antiquated relic, but a living philosophy, one that equips us to meet life's battles with a calm, resolute heart, even when the storms rage fiercest. Living by Bushido means embracing the inevitability of impermanence and mortality, confronting life's fleeting nature without despair but with fierce clarity. This acceptance is not resignation, but empowerment. It sharpens the mind, ignites the spirit, and heightens focus. The samurai knew that a life without honor was a life unlived, that to die with integrity was the ultimate victory. In adopting this mindset, we too commit to a life where our legacy is measured by the values we uphold, rather than by transient success or fleeting applause. The way of honor demands daily renewal of purpose, a vigilance against complacency, and a dedication to excellence in all things. It calls us to stand firm when the world shakes, to speak truth in silence, and to act decisively with compassion. To walk the path of Bushido is to walk with the steady heart of a warrior, unshaken, unbroken, and eternally honorable. Shin. The heart and spirit is the invisible flame that burns within every warrior, the source of inner strength that cannot be seen but is deeply felt. Unlike external skill or physical power, Shin is the essence of one's true self, the wellspring of courage, compassion, and resilience. It is the center where mind and soul converge, guiding every decision with wisdom beyond reason and resolve beyond circumstance. In the samurai tradition, Shin was what separated a mere fighter from a true warrior. It was the capacity to remain calm amid chaos, to face fear without surrender, and to act with purity of intention even when darkness surrounded the path. In today's fast-pacing world, where distractions and doubts assail us constantly, cultivating Shin means reconnecting to that deep core of authenticity and strength. It is a discipline of the spirit, nurturing patience, kindness, and unshakable confidence, born not from ego, but from knowing one's purpose and embracing it fully. The heart and spirit also embody emotional mastery, the ability to understand and balance our feelings rather than be ruled by them. The samurai recognized that a warrior's greatest battles are often internal. Fear, anger, and despair can tear down even the strongest body if the spirit is weak. Shin calls us to develop clarity of mind and steadiness of heart, so that no storm, no matter how fierce, can break our resolve. It means practicing mindfulness, embracing vulnerability, and fostering empathy, allowing us to connect deeply with ourselves and others while maintaining inner equilibrium. This harmony within fuels perseverance and inspires courage that is not reckless but wise. Shin is the well of compassion that transforms struggle into growth, conflict into understanding, and pain into strength. It reminds us that true power arises not from domination, but from the quiet confidence of a spirit anchored in truth. Embracing Shin is a lifelong journey of refining the spirit through reflection, discipline, and connection. It asks us to confront our shadows honestly, to shed the layers of fear and doubt, and to awaken the limitless potential that lies beneath. The samurai trained not only their bodies but their hearts, knowing that without a strong spirit all else is hollow. Today, as we face uncertainty and rapid change, nurturing Shin equips us to respond with grace and courage. It allows us to stand firm in our values, adapt with wisdom, and inspire others by example. Shin is the inner fire that lights the way through darkness, the steady pulse that beats beneath every challenge, and the eternal spirit that binds us to a higher purpose. To cultivate the heart and spirit is to honor the warrior within, and to live with profound meaning and unbreakable resolve. Hagane no Ishi is the unyielding force that shapes a warrior's destiny, the invisible strength forged through relentless perseverance and unwavering commitment. It is the fire that hardens the soul like tempered steel, allowing one to endure pain, overcome adversity, and rise again after every fall. In the heart of every samurai, Hagane no Ishi was the bedrock upon which all else stood, the source of discipline that pushed the warrior beyond limits, beyond fear, beyond doubt. The source of discipline that pushed the warrior beyond limits, beyond fear, beyond doubt. This will is not born from fleeting motivation or external pressure, but from a deep, almost sacred determination to fulfill one's purpose no matter the cost. In modern life, where challenges come swift and fierce, cultivating an iron will means developing resilience that outlasts exhaustion, focus that defies distraction, and courage that conquers hesitation. It is the mental and spiritual muscle that carries us through the darkest nights and into the dawn of transformation. The essence of Hagane no Ishi lies in its absolute refusal to surrender, regardless of the obstacles faced. This iron will is what empowers us to remain steadfast when everything seems to crumble around us. The samurai understood that true strength was not in brute force, but in the quiet, persistent grit to continue walking the path, even when every step is heavy with hardship. It is a commitment to discipline so rigorous that setbacks become lessons, failure turns into fuel, and doubt is silenced by the roar of determination. To embody this will is to command mastery over one's impulses, to endure suffering without losing vision, and to keep moving forward when most would turn away. Hagane no Ishi transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary achievement, because it roots every action in a core of unbreakable resolve. Living with Hagane no Ishi means embracing the endless process of forging oneself through trial and challenge. Like steel hammered and folded under immense heat, our will is strengthened by every test of endurance and every confrontation with fear. The samurai's legacy teaches us that this iron will is not arrogance or stubbornness, but a humble recognition of the power of perseverance and focus. It is a sacred bond between mind and spirit, a promise to never abandon the quest for growth and excellence. In a world filled with uncertainty, cultivating Hagane no Ishi equips us to face what is coming with unwavering confidence and relentless energy. It allows us to stand tall in adversity, to ignite the fire within when external light fades, and to carve our destiny with the sharp edge of unyielding will. This is the strength that defines a true warrior, unyielding, unstoppable, eternal. As we stand at the crossroads of an uncertain future, remember that the strength to face what lies ahead is already within you, waiting to be forged like steel in the fire of your will. The way of honor, the heart and spirit and the iron will are not distant ideals but living forces you can awaken today. They call you to rise above fear, to act with integrity, and to embrace every challenge as an opportunity to grow stronger. This journey is not easy, but no true path ever is. It is one of relentless discipline, profound courage, and unwavering commitment to becoming the warrior you were always meant to be. I invite you to carry these mindsets forward, to cultivate them daily, and to let them shape every thought, every action, and every moment. Together as a community bound by the spirit of Bushido and the fire of Hagane no Ishi, we become unstoppable. Warriors not just in battle, but in life itself. Thank you for joining this path, for standing firm and for choosing to forge your spirit in the flames of purpose. Now, go forward with honor, with heart, and with iron will, and meet what's coming with the unbreakable spirit of a true warrior.